Hello, my friends. Great news. The IRS has decided to leave 99.9% of people like me and you who've chosen not to file any more income taxes alone. I am Peymon, the president of Freedom Law School, which I created in 1996. Our website is livefreenow.org. Livefreenow.org is your source to be free now. Now, let's get to this amazing story because, folks, it's going to blow your mind. Everything that I'm going to tell you, folks, is based upon the federal government's official auditors. Yes, I know you're thinking that IRS knows about you because the company that you work with sent some 1099 forms about you to the IRS. Or your employer sent some W-2s to the IRS about you, and you're thinking, oh, they got my 1099 and W-2, so IRS will come after me as a non-filer and take my bank account and paycheck, right? Wrong. I will show you IRS, even though they have your 1099 and W-2, which was falsely sent about you to the IRS, they have it on their computer system someplace. They have decided to leave you non-filers alone better than 99.9% of the time. Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration. The first report is called A Significantly Reduced Automated Substitute for Return Program Negatively Affected Collection and Filing Compliance, which came out September 29, 2017. This is when they automated substitute for return program is when they come after people who don't file automatically by their computers. Automated Substitute for Return Program, ASFR, okay? Now, the other report that we're going to rely on by Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration is headlined High Income Non-Filers owing billions of dollars are not being worked by the Internal Revenue Service, and it came out on May 29, 2020. So I'm going to quote from these two reports, this mind-blowing information. Here's a chart from one of these reports that shows this. Back in 2009, IRS used to put over 1 million people in the inventory of their computers to maybe come after them, right? Okay, and they did come after about 1 million of them, okay? But 84,000 of them were people that IRS, you notice they'd filed for 1 year, but not for other years. So they figured out, look, we better come after this guy for the years he didn't file, so we don't give a refund for this year he did file. He wants a refund. Okay, so most of these people on this chart, as you see over time, by 2016, were people who filed 1 year, but for the other years they did not file. Look at this chart, folks. By 2016, instead of over 1 million, they went after a total of only 25,000 non-filers. That's it. That's about 2%. 98% reduction going after people who don't file. And out of 25,000, over 24,000 were people who filed for 1 year, but not for other years. Not the true repeat patriotic non-filers like me and you. Yes, they're going after only tax cheats. You see, IRS tells them that they come after people whose refunds are being withheld when they don't want to give you a refund when you file. These 24,000 people you see in this chart is those people. True non-filers, only 1,000 people. In the whole USA, less than 1,000 non-filers IRS came after in 2016. And the number since then has gotten worse and worse and worse for the IRS. Folks, the report tells us IRS is so bad that they're leaving high-income non-filers alone. Here they're saying this. Look at this. The auditors are saying, we provided the IRS a list of the top 100 high-income non-filers by name who owe an estimated $9.9 billion. That's about 100 million each of them owe the IRS on the average. The IRS should, at a minimum, agree to pursue these 100 high-income non-filers. However, IRS in its response does not indicate whether it plans to pursue these 100 high-income non-filers who each owe the IRS about $100 million. Wow! Shocking, isn't it, folks? But you see, the IRS really is falling apart. See, look at this chart from an IRS taxpayer advocate. Okay? The IRS number of levies taking people's bank account and paychecks by force. Back in 2011, on the left side of the year, the top dark line in green is the number of levies was about 3.7 million. But it went down over the years on the bottom left to 2021 to only about 300,000. Over 90% drop. Yes, folks, IRS can't even handle filers. Non-filers are the very back. Not important. We get to them maybe down the road if we get to them, and they're not. Folks, now you understand why I tell you it doesn't matter if some third party or your employer sent a 1099 or a W-2 about you to the IRS. That doesn't matter. IRS has chosen to ignore that 1099 and W-2 forms that was sent about you to the IRS and leave you repeat dedicated non-filer patriots alone. If you watch the video, the long, complete video in the link description below, I will show you in there this was a deliberate decision by the IRS management because every dollar that they spend on non-filers brings them only just over $2. But every $1 they spend on filers brings them over $340. They're focused on those filers. It's efficient. It's cheap. For the IRS to come after you when you fill out a 10 for income tax confession form. Under oath, you swear, IRS, I owe you money and I want to make an installment payment plan, and they have to answer phone calls, right, and respond to your letters because you want to pay them with an installment payment plan of some sort. The thing to do, folks, is to stop filing 10 for income tax confession form. Do not admit to the IRS anything, and the chances are 99.9% IRS will leave you alone, my friends. Yes, watch the video in the description below, the full complete video. Get the power back to you. Know the truth. The IRS is a big Wizard of Oz. You had the power to begin with. Watch the full video below and start freeing yourself. Start freeing America. Join our plan to restore freedom so together we can have you be free. And I guarantee you'll be free. I'll cover you in case IRS comes after you. I'll reimburse you, whatever it takes. As long as you join Restore Freedom Plan and have America be a free country again.